Why God called you to break cycles. You were never called to fit into the pattern. You were called to interrupt it. That's why your life has felt different from the people around you. That's why you've had battles that nobody understands. That's why you've carried burdens that should have never been yours to carry in the first place. See, the enemy wasn't just fighting your presence, he was fighting your future. He knew that if God could get you free, generations after you would be free too. You are not random. You are not overlooked. You are not the mistake people try to make you believe you are. You are the cycle breaker. Hallelujah. See, some people inherited blessings, but you inherited battles. Some people were taught confidence, but you had to discover it through pain. Some people grew up with healthy examples. You had to learn what healthy looked like while healing from what wasn't. My goodness. See, but what the enemy meant to destroy you is becoming the very thing that God uses to transform your bloodline. See, the reason you've always felt uncomfortable settling is because God didn't create you to repeat what has already been done. Let me say that again. The reason you've always felt uncomfortable settling is because God didn't create you to repeat what has already been done. He called you to establish something new. You are the one saying no to dysfunction. You are the one choosing healing over bitterness. You are the one choosing prayer over revenge. See, you are the one choosing faith when everyone else chooses fear. And that decision is changing more than you realize. See, the cycle of lack stops with you. The cycle of toxic relationships stops with you. The cycle of insecurity stops with you. The cycle of giving up stops with you. You are the chosen one. Because the cycle of believing small when God called you to think bigger stops with you. That's why the attacks have become intense. Cycle breakers often face resistance because they threaten darkness. Every time you choose growth, every time you choose forgiveness, every time you refuse to become what hurt you, you are breaking chains that have existed for years. And let's be honest, sometimes being the cycle breaker feels lonely. People don't always celebrate the person who changes family patterns. Sometimes they misunderstand you. Sometimes they criticize you. Sometimes they make you feel guilty for growing. But don't shrink to make others comfortable. God didn't call you to maintain broken systems. He called you to build something healthier. You are the evidence that change is possible. You are the proof that God can take someone from the middle of confusion and create clarity. My goodness, you are the proof that God can take pain and produce purpose. You are the proof that your history does not have to become your destiny. My goodness. Listen carefully. The very thing that almost broke you is becoming the testimony that blesses others. See, those tears, they were not wasted. That waiting season, it was not wasted. The disappointments, they weren't wasted either. See, God has been developing strength in places where nobody could see it. And now you're entering a season where people will witness the results. Your obedience is creating a pathway that future generations can walk on. One day, your children, your family, and people connected to your life may experience freedom because you decided not to quit. That's how powerful your assignment is. So stop questioning why your journey looks different. Stop comparing your timeline to everyone else's. God isn't writing their story though. He's writing yours. And your story includes breaking chains, ending patterns, and creating a legacy that points people back to Him. Hallelujah. And your story includes that you did not survive everything you've been through just to repeat it. Your story includes, hallelujah, is writing your story. Hallelujah. You are the chosen one out of it. It's the reason why God has picked you. He saw something on your life before you was even born. You were born set apart. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Hallelujah. You are more than a conqueror. Hallelujah. Because if anyone speaks against what God has promised you and what God has told you about your life, they are the accuser. They are the brother of accusers. Hallelujah. They are working for the enemy. That's the enemy trying to get in your ear, trying to distract you and confuse you about God's purpose on your life. So if anyone ever speaks the opposite of what God told you, that's not of God. To God be the glory forever and ever. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel, and thank you for tuning in. May God continue to bless you and keep you, make his face shine upon you, and give you peace with nothing missing and nothing